know so many facts. Name one thing and I'll tell you if it's a fact. Go ahead, name something in the comments. And then I'm going to be like, that's a fact. This song is by Nirvana and it's called Territorial Pissings. I checked with my wife. She said this doesn't count as a bad word. That's actually not true. I said, is it okay if I call my video Territorial Pissings? And she was like, why are you, I don't understand. Why? What do you mean? And then I said, okay, I'm going to take that as a yes. Standard tuning, no capo. Let's learn the weird intro. Please put your pointer finger on the 10th fret of the 3rd string from the top. Put your middle finger on the 11th fret of the 3rd string from the bottom. Put your ring finger on the 12th fret of the 2nd string from the bottom. You're gonna play the middle 2 strings. It's gonna sound ugly. It's supposed to. That means it's working. Then you're gonna play the 2nd string from the bottom 3 times. Kinda randomly. Then, what you're gonna do is you're gonna keep pushing and just wiggle all your fingers. And it makes that sound. And you just do that for a while and you shake your guitar. More importantly, you just try to look as cool as you can. And then we gotta play the regular intro to the song, which goes like this. This is also the main riff. This is the main riff. Put your pointer finger on 5 of the top string. Put your ring finger on 7 of the 2nd string from the top. And then, if you can, have your ring finger mashed down on 7 of the 3rd string from the top. But honestly, it's not that big a deal if it does or doesn't do that. And then you want your pointer finger to mute the bottom 3 strings. So it's like 5, 7, 7, mute, mute, mute. Or something along those lines. If this is really awkward for you to play, you can also go pointer finger, ring finger, and then pinky on 7 of the 3rd string from the top. But either way, you need to mute the bottom 3 strings, and you're gonna do this strumming. You're gonna strum down, down, up, down, up, down, up. So much distortion. This is called an A5 chord. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Play it with me, have a frown up. A frown up is something I just created, and it's a mix between a donut and a frown. Are you interested? Invest early in frown ups. What did I call it? Wait for my new business. I call them smiley dogs. It's a mix between smiles and hot dogs. 5, 6, 7, 8. So you do that strumming on this chord. Then we're gonna switch. This is an A5 chord. Then you're gonna switch to an F chord. Put your pointer finger on 8 of the 2nd string from the top. With your ring finger, you're gonna mash down on 10 of the 3rd string from the top, and the 3rd string from the bottom, and the 2nd string from the bottom like this. Now, here's the thing. You also need the tip of your pointer finger to mute the top string. See that right there? See how the tippiest tip of my pointer finger is touching the top string? And then you also want either your pointer finger or your ring finger or both to just very gently touch the bottom string and mute it. So when you strum this chord, it should sound like this. Beautiful. If it's kind of sloppy, that's fine. It can be a sloppy jalopy for all I care. We're gonna go A5 to F. On the A5, if you'll recall, we're going down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Then on the F chord, we're just going down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. At this point in time, I would like to introduce you to the 3rd chord of the song, which is called a D chord. Put your pointer finger on 10 of the top string. Put your ring finger on 12 of the 2nd string from the top. The 3rd string from the top, you want to just kind of lean your ring finger against it and mute it like that. Not a big deal. Even if it's open, it's fine. Nobody cares about any of this. No one's even paying any attention. You know that thing that people say where they say, like, don't worry about what other people think. They're not even paying any attention to you. And they're too worried thinking about themselves. It's not true. They're judging you like big time. Think about like all of the people that you have judged today. You've been like, that kid's shoes were so dumb. Oh, when that kid asked that question, he was like, I don't understand how cosecant works. And you were like, What an idiot. I mean, I don't understand what cosecant is either, but it's like I'm not asking questions about it. What a dork. We judge people all the time. When we don't notice is when they do things cool, unless we're jealous of them. And in that case, we still judge them negatively somehow for things. Jealousy is weird like that. You like judge people negatively for good things they do that you wish you had done. Human beings are despicable creatures. On this D chord, you're going to strum... Oh, wait, I didn't finish the chord. Okay, so your pointer finger's playing 10 on the top. Ring finger's playing 12, second string from the top. Third string from the top is muted or not. Put your middle finger on 11 of the third string from the bottom, and then the bottom two strings are going to be very slightly muted by your pointer finger. Sounds like this. On this one, you go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and then you go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up again. Let's try playing that. That's the main riff. That's the intro. It's the main riff. It's basically the whole song. Let's slowly do it starting from the A chord. 1, 2, A, 5. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up, F, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, D, up, down, up, down, up, again, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Then you do it again. You play the exact same thing again. Guys, that's the introduction. That's the main riff. Let's talk through some more things. But first, a helpful tips and tricks for you. When you are switching chords, here's what you're going to do. You know how we're strumming like down, up a lot of times? On the last up of each and every chord that you play, you're actually going to strum the open strings as you are switching to the next chord. Behold, I will show you. Here's the A5 chord. Look. Down, down, up, down, up, down, open, F, up, down, up, down, up, down, open, D, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Try it with me. It's a good trick. And A, down, up, down, up, down, open, F, up, down, up, down, up, down, open, D, up, down, 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 and Uncle Stuart, it sounds really bad when I do it. And listening to you do it just now, it sounded kind of bad too. Yeah, that's because I'm playing it all slowly and awkwardly. Look, if we do it fast, it sounds great. You're going to love it. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the main riff. You do that twice for the intro. Then we make it to the first verse. That's when the singing starts, and you do it 2 more times. Then we get to the chorus. For the chorus, you're going to do the main riff 2 times. After that, we go to the second verse. Now, for the second verse, you're going to play the main riff 2 times. That's Spanish for 2. I'm surprised you didn't know that. Then we're going to go to the second chorus, and we're going to play the main riff 4 times. And then we've made it to the bridge. Bridge goes like this. 5, 6, 7, 8. Here's what you do. Pointer finger, 5th fret, top string. Ring finger, 7th fret, 2nd string from the top. It's an A power chord. You're going to palm mute this chord twice. That's where you take this part of your hand. It's not really your palm. It's like the karate chop part of your hand. And you just karate chop the strings right back here. You just very gently rest your hand right there. You're going to play the top 2 strings twice. Then you unkarate chop it so it is no longer palm muted and you strum once. So it's boom, boom, strum, mute, mute, strum. Play it with me 4 times in a row. Mute, mute, strum, mute, mute, strum, mute, mute, strum, mute, mute, strum. We're going to do that 8 times. Then you're going to do it another 6 times, so a total of 14 times, but don't count to 14. Count to 8 and then count to 6. Trust me, it's going to make your life so much easier. Then we're going to go like this. This is the hardest part of the song. Palm mute twice, then not palm mute. Okay, well, this is going to suck. You're going to hate this. With your ring finger, mash down on 7 of the bottom 5 strings of the guitar. It's going to be fine. You just mash down. It's not really like a bar chord. It's just like a mashing session. We're just having a big old mash sesh. You're going to play 3rd string from the top, then play 2nd string from the bottom, then 3rd string from the bottom, then 3rd string from the top. That goes like this. Mute, mute, boonka, bing, play it with me. Mute, mute, boonky, bing, bong. Great. Can we try it faster? Can we go like boom, 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 bam, bing, bong. 1, 2, here we go. Boom, boom. One more time. Bing, bang, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. Great. Let's play the bridge all the way through. So it's 8 times, then 6 times, then mute, mute, bing, bong, bing, bong. 1, 2, here we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You did it. That's the bridge. Then we get to the third verse. Third verse, it's like kind of exactly the same as the other verses, but it's kind of totally different. There's no guitar in it. It's just the bass. Let me show you the bass line. You play the 5th fret on the top string 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you go to 8 on the 2nd string from the top 8 times. Then you do 10 on the top string 8 times, and then 8 times again for a grand total of 16. But don't count to 16. Count to 8 twice. You do that whole entire thing twice. Let's go ahead and do it because I feel like you want me to tell you to do it. 1, 2, here we go. 5, 8, 10. 5, 8, 10. Then the third chorus. Third chorus is exactly the same as the second chorus. You just play the main riff 4 times through. Then we've made it to the ending of the song. For the ending, you just play the main riff again with one tiny difference. We're going to do the A5 chord and the F chord, then the D chord. But with the D chord, you're going to strum it 8 times, and then you're just going to literally just make noise. So it goes like this. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Not even joking. And you do that quattro times, Spanish for 4. Surprised you didn't know that. Then the ending of the song is after you do that noisy chorus 4 times through, you just play the A5 chord, that 5-7 chord, and you just hold it out. And then Kurt Cobain dies, and it's very sad. He killed himself, unfortunately. But life goes on. Have you ever French kissed anyone? Weird. Sorry.